And it's like we've done this 100 times before. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Matt Pitzner.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome me to the show.
That's something special right there. All right. That's fine.
Is that what you say?
That'd be the only downside. I don't know how to shut it down. Other than that, it's really good.
Are we going to edit most of what you say?
Oh, no. Everything that I say is going to be, this is for sure rolling.
Okay.
For good. Hey, everybody, say hi to everyone, Matt.
Hi, everybody.
This is my buddy from, well, actually, you're like family. So this is my brother, Matt, from Wisconsin. And we used to live, I don't know, like a driver distance away. You're a driver.
About
not
800
mine.
feet.
Yeah. Which I've seen you hit a driver that far.
Or a bowling ball.
I've seen that too. Down the middle of the road. That's awesome. Well, welcome to you, Matthew. And we are having Matt sit in for Nick today, who is out doing important things. I'm just trying to differentiate between what we're doing and what he's doing.
Okay.
So it's really important.
With Nick missing, I feel like I need to talk about coffee.
You know what? You should start with coffee. So tell us what you're... you had your first cup. I mean, normally when you're up in the morning, you got your first cup what time?
4:45.
Yeah,
roughly.
That's how I look at 4:45. Rough. Yeah.
Just got an espresso.
Oh, okay. And so far so good, or what?
What's that?
So far so good.
Oh yeah, I'm learning how to make fancy boy coffees with little frothy milks and whatnot.
That's
used
terrific.
To just be like slumming it with the Keurig, but now with an espresso.
Yeah, so
and my pinky needs a smaller cup.
We have an espresso, and we've had it. I think we're on the second one now, or third.
I know it was your inspiration that.
Well, and so I'm sorry, because the pods are way more expensive. And
yes, they are.
Than Keurig.
Holy crap!
Yeah, and so, but every morning I make a pot of good coffee, but it's not that expensive, so that's fine. We usually just have the Nespresso when we're in. Let's give them a little ring. When we're
not sponsor.
No, they're not. They should be for what we pay them. But we usually have it if it's late in the day, or if we have friends over that want a quick decaf or something. I'm not going to make a whole pot of decaf because dang.
Why? Yeah, that makes no sense.
Not to me, but maybe somebody who, whatever. At least always goes, oh, you should drink decaf in the afternoon instead of regular. If I sleep like crap, why not have a good coffee? It's going to
I agree.
Sleep anyway.
For me, tequila is also not caffeine.
That doesn't help. It seems like it helps at the time.
No need to make a pot of decaf there.
No, that is probably not a good thing. So you started, when did you get the Nespresso?
A couple weeks ago.
Okay.
I was scared of it first. I walked up to it real slow. Makes a lot of strange sound.
Yes, and there's a thing, it'll shoot out right in the nuts, which you got to watch out for that.
Yeah. Well, just like last time. Yeah, lock it down, and I got to figure out all these Italian words mean and what to blend with what, but I'm making some pretty good drinks.
All right, that's good. And you're doing it an artisan way like that, as where I'm hammer the thing in and fine. And it's got a little frothy stuff on the top. That's
me. A lot of people think of me as an artisan. Yeah, you got me.
It's pretty obvious. Pretty obvious to some of us. So that's cool. So you've done that, and does Carrie like it too?
Oh yeah, she's loving it.
Good.
She's still scared of it, but I'm making her drinks on occasion.
That's very kind of you. You're a good husband.
I'm a nice man.
Let's not go overboard. So if you can't see, Matt and I both have monstrous heads, and it's like a Macy's Day Parade.
Thanksgiving Day Parade float. Yep.
Nicely, Joe. Yes, and that's okay.
Watermelon because grown nuclear power.
Yep. But very good.
Or whatever.
Just undeniably handsome though. So that is probably the
best
heard
part.
That yet. Yeah, me either.
Nice, yeah.
So let's talk weather, because that's really the hot tip for you up there right now.
Yeah. Oh, it's a hot tip, all right.
Because I looked
just this
yesterday.
morning.
Yep.
Another 4 inches. That's what she said.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I had to get the snowblower out the second time already. I mean, it is what it is, but it does kind of, what's the word I'm looking for?
Suck.
Yeah. It was 19 this morning.
Oh,
And I thought, t-shirt weather.
yeah.
After about 25 minutes of cleaning out the driveway, my fingers were stinging.
Is it?
Yeah.
Would you say it's as bad as like crossing the Mackinac Bridge when it's 50 degrees on a motorcycle?
I don't have any point of reference to know whether or not that would be true.
All right, I just heard that can make for cold fingers.
Yeah, it can make for a bit of a stinging sensation on the knuckles. Not unless you have like gloves and heated hand warmers.
Heated grips, yeah, those are.
I don't know anybody who would be.
No, that would be rude.
Driving a Harley like that.
Which, as you may have guessed, listeners and viewers, yes, that's exactly what I did. Rented a bike with heated grips and didn't really mention that to Matt until
then you missed the next exit and drove another 10 miles. It was 30 degrees out. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
You said my hands are like blocks of ice.
That's what it felt like.
Yeah, it was pretty similar.
Like discomfort.
To that. Oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah, that was a good time.
Anyway,
so it was a little chilly in the driveway, and so I didn't really know you got more snow last night. So you got like a foot a week ago, right?
Yeah, we got 10.5 inches here. So now in like a week, we've gotten, well, I guess 9 days, we've gotten about 14 inches.
Oh, jeez.
14, 15.
That's plenty. And it's not really melting, is it?
No.
Yeah.
No, I tried to pull my truck into the garage to let it melt down because the running boards and everything are all just packed with ice now. And truck's about a foot longer than the space it has to fit in. Well, that didn't work out for me. But trying to think like, where can I take my truck to get it indoors for just like 2 hours to get it melted down?
Yep.
Anyway,
no
whatever.
Such place.
Typical Wisconsin winter.
Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, and we're, as you know, coming to witness it in a little bit.
Yeah, you are. Heck yes, you are.
Well, we'll see. I'm the packing is really taking a fun turn.
Yeah, you go from Punta Gorda or whatever airport at 93 degrees to land here negative 93 degrees.
Oh, come on. Now you're overestimating.
Yeah.
It's probably
could be like, something balmy like 6.
It's probably only 80, 84 at Punta Gorda. So
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So 78 degrees.
Man. Yeah, I know. I will do my best. I'm actually kind of weaning myself into it because I'm heading to Nashville, and so that will be an effort in between.
Yeah, maybe it'll be in the 50s there, and
until I think about Wisconsin.
Right. I don't know. I guess it's going to get warmer again in a week or so and get up into the 30s or whatever.
I still remember the picture we took 2018 or something like that, 2019. On it must have been 2019 on New Year's Day. It was 70 degrees in Johnson Creek.
70
and rode the bike.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, that was.
I think is it the same year that I had the bag fly off my bag and get all into a dip?
It might have been.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. Lost some of the hard side bags.
I wasn't sure you were going to come back and get it. And then I think in hindsight, Carrie wouldn't have.
Well, I had a pizza in there, so I had to.
Oh, that's right. First things first.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, speaking of pizzas, awesome. I just segue to the Pitzner family Christmas.
It sounds so much like the Christmas Vacation movie.
It's similar. Yeah.
With around kith and kin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, cousin Eddie's not here yet, but mine probably is closest thing to cousin Eddie that there is in our family. No, so we have the cook-off.
Yes. So explain that to the listeners, because that's. I mean, it's unusual among families, I would think, but it's awesome for you guys.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
you do it.
awesome.
You do it every year,
Weirdos.
though.
Yes, it's probably like the 10th or 11th year we've done it. So every year there's for Christmas, a family cook-off, and we have a traveling trophy, and the winner gets to pick the food for the next year. Second place picks an ingredient, and third place picks a rule that you have to follow.
Nice.
So this year, the food is pizza. Hence my
awesome
reminding of that with my earlier dumb comment.
Yes.
But the ingredient is just onions.
Oh,
which that's an easy one.
Well, it is, but you can prepare them several different ways.
Any way you want. Yeah. And then the rule is that either the sauce or the crust has to be homemade.
Okay. But not both. Either or.
Oh, it can be both, but at least one of them has to be homemade. It can't all be store-bought.
Okay. I thought the rule was going to be like you had to stand on one leg while you made it.
That was last year.
Okay.
Yep, different every year.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yep. This year you get to cook while on both feet, but you have to do 20 push-ups before you add it again.
So you're holding the spoon like this.
Right.
So what, without divulging too much, because I'm sure your family listens to PoddiMouths.
Religiously.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he misses an episode.
But what have you thought about what you're going to do or how you're going to stand out from the crowd?
Always.
Okay.
Actually, last year was the first year I was not in the top 3.
Oh,
so
okay.
Kind of got to bring it back strong this
Well, let's
year.
talk about last year. What did you make? Or what was the challenge?
Last year it was actually the dish was casserole.
Oh, okay.
Really leave that open.
Yeah, I'll say. And the ingredient was what? Beer. No.
I don't remember.
Okay.
I know that what we made was a Reuben sandwich essentially into a casserole.
Corned beef and
and
sauerkraut.
The dressing and the whole thing into a casserole, and we took 4th, which I was ashamed.
Out of how many? What's the total usually?
About 17 usually.
Oh, 17 entries?
Yeah, I think last year there was 16 or 17.
What?
Mm-hmm.
So everybody brings it finished. Is that correct?
Pretty much. You try to bring them because it's hard to get that many people into an oven.
Yeah.
I've had before in my basement where I had like, I don't know, 15 extension cords going from different rooms to keep everybody's slow cookers and Nesco's all plugged in.
You are an electrician.
Yeah, well, it's not easy, but this year we're going to do the judging in like 2 shifts where everybody's going to bring their pizza and put them in my brother's big Wolf oven, cook like 6 or 8 of them. And then when they're done, then the other 8 or whatever will go in, and it should be fun.
Awesome.
I've got cool. Cauliflower crust.
Oh.
So that should change it up a little bit.
Are you sold on that for sure? Is that a done deal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so I'm on a diet now that is in alignment with that. My doctor, and I'm trying it just because I thought, first of all, I've never been on any kind of diet. I've always eaten whatever I want, and that's really worked out good for me. I'm over 285. So,
yes.
So I'm going to try to adhere to the diet. It's GAPS is the acronym. GAPS. It's not in my teeth. It's
wow.
Grains, alcohol. Just in case Lisa's sister's listening. Hi, Jill. Grain, alcohol, potatoes, and sugars.
Oh.
Out.
I thought that was in. That's about. So I could do that diet.
So I can. Meat, vegetables, eggs, dairy, all that as much as I want, but all the starchy stuff, the grains. So now I'm starting to, where I used to make fun of you for having a hamburger without a bun. I'm like, well, no, I want a bun, but I can't have one.
Yeah.
So
good.
Nuts, cashews, I eat a lot of that.
Yeah.
And I do feel better.
Awesome.
I actually do.
Awesome.
So I'm going to try to stick to it for a while.
So that's good. The GAPS diet, GAPS. I like it.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what we're doing, except I'm trying to do a couple of, a week and a half anyway, of mostly meat, so protein with
Sure.
very few carbs, and eat really no veggies other than I think I did some sauerkraut, and I'm not sure that counts as a
Fermented.
veggie, but it's also, yes, very good because it's fermented, and some jalapenos and stuff like that.
Ooh,
But
that's good too.
yes,
So not a lot of frosted rum cake. Nothing.
sadly, that
Hmm.
is not on the diet at all. But
No.
I'm wondering maybe if we tried the reverse GAPS diet, where we actually did the grain and alcohol and
Right.
what's the P again? Pizza?
Pizza. Potato.
Potato
Okay.
and yeah,
Sugar.
and
Candies and
sugar.
like that.
Yeah, we've avoided that as well.
No,
The
if it's a weekend though, and I make a drink with like Coke, like rum and Coke or
You can't do
whiskey and
rum,
Coke.
it's alcohol.
No, it doesn't count on a weekend.
Then it's the GPS diet,
Right.
which you need to get home because you've had a lot of the A.
That's right.
Okay, good.
Thanks for noticing.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. So I am going to try to do, not try. I'm actually going to dominate and crush the entire contest.
That a boy.
Yeah, some like a Mediterranean sort of thing with
Yep.
some olive oil and
Nice.
I just bought some 24-year aged balsamic vinaigrette.
Oh, wow.
Vinegar.
Yeah.
It's almost kind of like reduced.
Yeah.
It's got a sort of a hearty thickness to it. Really good.
Nice.
So I'm going to blow some people away with that, I think.
That sounds good. The only thing I don't like about cauliflower crust is making it at home because from scratch, because it stinks up the whole house and it's tough to get. I don't know. It's tough to get the smell out of but if you buy the crust or make it somewhere else and bring it over, then it's different. I've had them and I really like them. It's not a bad crust at all.
I've already decided the crust I am going to buy. The rule was that either the crust or the sauce / toppings had to be homemade. Yep. So I'm going to make all the other stuff, but buy the crust.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
good. I think you'll like that. You'll like that. That's good. That's interesting. And I'm sure out of 17 or so entries, you're going to have other people that probably try an alternative crust.
I don't know. They have no creativity. It's terrible.
Wow.
Not even trying. Now, in case my family is going to watch this.
Yes. And listen.
This is pre-Christmas trash talk.
Yeah. PCTT.
Essentially, it's what this is. So I can pretty much say whatever I want.
Oh, so maybe instead of the cauliflower crust, you'll go with a what? Let's see if we can figure out what would be an alternative.
Snickers bars.
I would say you could do
melted, pressed into a pan.
Snickers bars. Mm-hmm. I think that's a winner. Good job.
Yeah.
And then
scoop ice cream on top, call it a pizza.
Well, and then maybe olive oil because it'll throw people off.
You know what I should do is just do some real fillets.
Yes.
And say that they identify as a pizza.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. That's a winning nation right there.
That's a really good idea. Matt had the best pizza. Wait. He made fillets. That's right. Yeah.
They were pizza.
Well, as long as you're dressed as a furry, I think that would fly.
Which, for Christmas, I traditionally do.
I know you absolutely do.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, that is awesome.
Here's a litter box.
There's a what?
I said, me and my little fuzzy ears
and your
my
fuzzy
litter
ears.
box.
That's hot. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's not talk about that anymore. I'm trying to get it out of my head.
You brought it up.
I did, and I'm bringing it up again. So that's awesome that you're doing that. So that is Christmas Eve, or you're actually doing it a couple of days before, aren't you?
We're going to do it on the 27th.
Oh, 27th. So after. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And how many do you expect? You're going to be over Scott's place or over at Brianna's place?
Briante?
Over Brent's place. And
yeah.
How many people usually come? As you said, 17.
Yeah, it'd be around 20. Okay. 20. I don't know, kids and everything. It might be with all the kids, grandkids might be 30. I don't know.
He's got a big enough house, man. That especially the downstairs.
Yeah, not a lot of homes with a full size 25-foot ceiling gymnasium in the basement.
Holy cow. And it is, and it's nice. It's a
it's pretty cool.
Very cool house. And of course, then I saw the lift in his garage and instantly hated his guts again.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Okay.
Although I really shouldn't say that, as I have used the lift to work on the BMW. So close to the ground.
Yep.
And it can just sneak on there. You can get the little arms underneath there and the little feet and lift it up and work underneath. It's pretty slick. So
what is the height of the garage? Is it like 25 feet?
No, it's probably only 14 feet.
Is that it? Okay.
Yeah, because when he puts a car up,
it's pretty close.
Pretty close to the ceiling.
Okay. All right. That would be something I would mess up. Oh, did you want a convertible?
Right. Can you have one now?
You're welcome.
Turns out we converted your car into a piece of shit.
So one of my favorite words that you use is retard. And now we can use it again, apparently.
I was only talking about the timing of the engine. You get the distributor cap one way, it's advanced, the other it's retarded.
I always talked about it as in music, to slow down is retard, and
retardismo.
Yeah, and then cowboys. I think cowboys you mentioned something about.
For Western music. Well, country and Western, both kinds.
So my buddy Eric sent a text. You're going to appreciate this, and I'm going to make you, all listeners and viewers, suffer through it. It's pretty awesome though, so it's really not suffering. I just have to.
What does the outside of the screen turning purple mean? What does that mean?
Outside of who?
The screen, the perimeter of the screen keeps flashing purple.
That's when you're talking, which is all the effing time. This is okay. Here, just kidding. Here's what Eric said. You meet your blind date. She's cute. You tell her you have reservations at a nice restaurant. She suggests driving all the way to Minnesota so you can yell retard at Tim Walz together. Do you A, stop the date and immediately marry her? B, drive to Minnesota first and then marry her? Nick responded. Excuse me. Nick said, you don't want to get married in Minnesota. Bad governor, bad laws. Then again, I know a good divorce lawyer that lives there, so maybe it would be okay.
Wow.
I said, obviously, you met her in Wisconsin because she wouldn't be in Minnesota. So just drive to Hudson and get a bullhorn. Tim will hear your double retard beckoning from there.
Okay. All right.
So that was worthy, and that was very topical, too, because you know how Tim Walz is very popular these days.
Recovering from that level of, I don't even know what it is. Is it ineptitude? Is it fraud? Is it a combination?
Ineptifraud. I think
Ineptifraud.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
I can't even say $1 billion, and man, I would say he's probably going down, but then I look on a national scale of those who need to go down and haven't and continue to be getting saved by whomever.
Just too bad. Vice president. Dang it.
that would have been special.
Well, special is another word.
Yeah, it is. And
like retard.
Not one we want to use.
No, gosh, no.
No.
Sensitive like us.
Not for, yes, no doubt. So,
yeah.
Anyway, that's kind of the the latest. And I really want to tell the story about you and the retarded cowboy, but I'm not going to. I just want you to know.
I don't even know anymore how that started.
Well, it's funny though, and you've said it for several years.
Was there alcohol involved?
Oh, have we met? Yeah, you and I are both not drinking during the week, and so I'm thinking that there are some companies seriously on the edge right now of going out of business.
Over right now, I don't even like myself anymore.
Well, that you'll get over that part of it.
Oh yeah, I'm starting to get like a cal wear on myself.
Well, that's good.
You really drink. Don't have a drink. Drink.
It has been. I was at the gym 4 times this week because I did not drink, and so wow, you feel a lot better in the morning and much
Makes
more
a
likely to
difference.
go to the gym. Yeah, I know. Jeez
I
Louise.
know.
But I was not drinking for 2.5 years for a while. You probably remember. And it was
I do.
fine. And then one day I'm like, you know what? I could use a
We didn't
cocktail.
talk.
Yeah, I could use a cocktail.
Yep.
So anyway,
Made Lisa happy too when you were drinking less.
mm,
Well,
not always.
um, it makes her happy when she's drinking more.
I think that's
Maybe
what it is. It's
that's what it was.
by comparison. We keep
Right.
running out of liquor, and oh, it's John's fault.
Mm-hmm.
There's that. Yeah.
Um, I do actually feel like I have more energy
Yeah.
with and I don't know if it's alcohol. I honestly I haven't been drinking that much anyway,
Yeah.
but the grains. So I went to a restaurant the other day
Mhm.
and do you want, what kind of toast do you want? I'm like, oh, no toast, no grain. And then, do you want hash browns or American fries?
Breakfast. Oh my
One of them.
gosh.
Yeah.
Yes, I want
Like,
both of them, but I can't have either one.
yeah, I guess I'll have eggs and sausage.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's fine. It's an adjustment, but,
Yes. Put cheese on
anyway.
your eggs. That's one piece of it. So I went to Perkins the other day. Went to the gym. Lisa had Bible study at the house. I'm like, okay, I don't want to interrupt. And so I went to the gym and I thought, okay, I'm going to stop and grab some breakfast. I went to Perkins, and at Perkins, I thought, okay, let's see. I'm not going to go off their menu. I'm going to just, wing it on my own. So I did 4 eggs scrambled with cheddar cheese, an order of bacon, and an order of turkey sausage, 2 patties.
Okay.
$22.
Okay.
Just me. Okay.
Yeah, but you're worth it.
Oh, I'm definitely worth it. And I'm a sure thing on a date. But holy crap. I was, I guess, shocked, but I should have gone to the senior citizen menu and ordered 3 things because I could have done that for less.
Yeah, but you're trying to live on what, 6,000 to 8,000 calories a day?
I tried to. Yeah, it's difficult.
I get it.
Yeah, no calorie counting, but I watch the carbs, and that's the
I haven't
element.
checked my the doctor wants me to lose from around not my waist, but my belly.
Yeah.
7 inches.
Visceral fat.
But he told me he wants me to lose 7 inches over the course of 5 years. I was like, man, you are really setting the bar low for me.
No rush.
He has no faith in my ability to not eat everything.
Over how long? 5 years?
5 years. Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know what to think about that.
I told Lisa
7 inches. That seems like a significant amount.
I told Lisa I wanted to lose 30 pounds in a month.
A pound a day.
Yes.
What kind of freakish unicorn diet are you going on? Nothing but cotton candy, or
it's all cotton candy and alcohol. Yeah, that's perfect.
that'll clean you out.
Well, and I do that with snow cones. Yeah, I put the alcohol right in the snow cone. So it's like I'm in a county fair.
Shaved ice and vodka with some blue food coloring. This is an adult snow cone. These are delicious.
And
nice.
You spell that SCHNOW, snow cone.
Yep. You're saying it that way. You got to spell it right.
You have to. No, the first time I went on the Atkins diet, when everybody said, oh, it's terrible, it'll kill you, you need carbs or whatever, and lost 40 pounds, 30 anyway, 35 maybe. No, stop it. But probably did. But I started out and they said, no, you can't drink for the first 2 weeks or something like that. And I said, well, that doesn't sound like a diet for me. So I did everything else except still drank white liquor. Not White Lightning. I think it was vodka. And big surprise. And no desserts, but I was still smoking. So I mean, I'm dropping weight like whether I'm drinking or not, because I was able to.
This must have been a long time ago.
It was. So that was 25 years ago, probably.
Okay. I was going to say, I think when I met you, you were long gone with the cigarettes.
Done smoking. I think that was I think I was 39 when I quit. So that's been
Okay.
like a week, 2 weeks ago.
Right. Right.
No, just
Figured.
kidding. It's been a long time, which is good because damn, what a nasty habit. Let's talk about our health issues. This will be fun. How's your
Oh,
your breathing stuff?
just turned into Grandpa's podcast. Well,
Yeah, I told you we're not so bad. Listen to these idiots.
it's been better. I went to the, as you know, the what is it called? Halo Therapy, local salt
Yeah, so
room.
talk about that because I had never heard of anything like it until you mentioned it, and then suddenly I've heard several people talk about it. It's like an actual facility that
Yeah.
has. We'll talk about it.
Well, all right. Thanks, John. I
Sure.
appreciate the opportunity to bring up
Whatever.
a local establishment that is on November 17th closed for business.
Oh, you're kidding.
Well, so I'm going to go up to the one in Watertown.
Okay.
So Halo Therapy,
Mhm.
what I was told was that Polish salt miners apparently never got sick, but people who live in villages near them would get sick. And they realized the more that people went in and breathed the salt air, the salt killed infections.
Hmm.
I had a coworker who actually went to this place, and he's not the kind of guy who would go for any kind of therapy, just a, rough construction guy. And
Yep.
he's like, yeah, my wife's making me go to this place. And I said, oh, what for? And he goes, oh, I had problems with my lungs. And as you know, I've had issues over the last 10 years or so.
Yep.
With asthma-like symptoms,
Mm-hmm.
all kinds of different medications, and albuterol, the little breathy thing, the little, I'm having trouble breathing. Anyway,
Yes.
so I started going to the salt Halo Therapy place, and I would say within 3 months of going about twice a week,
Mm-hmm.
every symptom was gone, which I had suffered
Wow.
many, many years. Now I go kind of more as like a maintenance
Right.
type thing. I'll go
How often?
like once every other week.
Oh, okay.
Um,
And how long?
and
What's it like when you go in there? How long do you stay? And I mean, you're just standing there breathing, or do you have like
so
a
it's
margarita, that automatically rims itself because it's salty?
yes, it's giving itself a rim job the whole time. Uh, anyway,
Excellent.
no charge for that.
Yeah. Thanks.
So
Ding.
you can go into a large room with actually like you could go in with your family if you wanted to, and that's a 45-minute kind of just lay in a big chaise lounge chair and relax. I
Okay.
go into a way more intense. It's like a shower. It's like a little tiled shower stall, about 3 foot square with a bench, some Kleenex in there to blow your nose because it does. It's you're
Yeah.
sucking in some pretty good powdery salt,
Yeah.
and you can taste it and smell it and everything. But 15 minutes of just sort of slowly breathing it in, and get out and kind of dust yourself off a little bit.
Yeah. I would think.
Yeah, they'll always give you a blanket to cover up with and whatever, but um, it's like when I first looked at the price, I was like a couple $100 for a package or whatever. And then I thought,
Mhm.
man, like one doctor's visit is like this whole GAPS diet thing that I'm on now.
Yep.
I went back after like an annual physical, and he says, well, come on back and we'll talk about your blood work and some dietary stuff. Okay, so I went in there and I talked to him for maybe 10 minutes, and I got a bill for $265.
Oh, well, doesn't your
So
insurance cover that once a year or
it
twice a year?
covers, yeah, what a preventative, whatever. But,
Yeah.
even so,
Yeah.
to go and all the medications I was on, it was hundreds of dollars to do this very healthy option
Yeah.
to just take in natural salt like that. Totally worth it. So
And no side
for the
effects?
right, zero side effects.
That's
No,
awesome.
I was, salty enough with my attitude as it was. So that nobody's noticed the difference there.
Well, you start to rust earlier. That's the problem, I guess.
Yes. Yeah. I did have to squirt my knees with WD-40. Other than that, no real side effects.
Perfect.
Hmm. Yeah. Thanks for asking.
Well, that's good though, because it's I mean, it's something I had never heard of, and to help breathing problems like that, because there's nothing worse than not being able to catch your breath, or just feeling sick, which I know you did. You had like bronchitis symptoms for a long
Yeah,
time.
just constantly coughing, and
Yeah.
for me, the one of the worst side effects of what I have had going on is it's gonna sound kind of weird, but just hearing myself breathe, like trying to go to sleep, and the wheezing in my lungs,
Yes. Yeah.
and that's all gone now.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I'm very thankful for that.
Well, very cool.
Yeah, yeah. So
Good.
highly recommend.
Well, yeah, and I knew you had some good success with it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. So what else do we have on our list here? We had how about work? What's going on with work, and how is that? Tell everybody what you do. Well, don't tell them everything, so we don't have time.
Yeah.
But tell them your primary gig.
Well, I'm an electrician, but I kind of have gotten into a niche, or niche, as they say,
Well done.
in helping design and wire generators for data centers. So that's kind of like my main bread and butter thing now. Um, and obviously, when I started doing it pretty heavy, like in 2017, it was a big secret behind the scenes. No, we had everything was code names, and now data centers are everywhere. Everybody knows about them. Recently, like the one in here in Wisconsin that was really big in the news was the one where they were going to have Foxconn,
Yep.
and then Microsoft bought it. We were going to get something like 400 generators to build, which since 2017, just for Meta or Facebook, we've only built about 500. So to say we're going to get orders of 400 at one crack is kind of mind boggling.
Wow.
And then all of a sudden it scaled back, and everybody thought, well, it's all going to get shut down. And the reason it scaled back was actually that with all this influx of investments into the United States, they're actually kind of reassessing the way that they're doing everything, including how big they actually do want to scale it, and excuse me, what technology will be available throughout the next 10 years or so. And that's changing fast.
Oh my gosh.
So now it's gone the other way. Actually, when I was in Mexico, one of the project managers that I work with told me that they had received from Google, and we're doing stuff for Google, Microsoft,
Yep.
AWS, Equinix,
Amazon. Yep.
Yeah, Verizon. Actually, we're doing a lot with them. But Google ordered globally 2,000 3-megawatt generators.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a 4,000 amp output unit.
And those are just for people's edification who are not to the level that you might be. I looked at the ones some of them that you were building, and these are massive. These are not like a home generator or anything like that. They're like a cargo, right? Kind of like a cargo container almost.
Yeah, they're
that size.
They're over 5,000 horsepower, 20-cylinder diesel engines.
But how big? How? I mean, it's like a cargo container, isn't it? Like a
the meta
ship,
unit
almost.
Meta units are 66 feet long and 14 feet wide.
Okay, so like that.
Yeah.
And then you look at, yes, and obviously the engines themselves, they're diesel, right? Diesel generators.
Yeah, 95% of them are.
Okay.
Yeah, there are gas units here and there,
but they're just massive. It just blew me away. And so these things are extraordinarily powerful. On what scale would you describe one of these can run? Fill in the blank, or something like that.
Like if we just converted it down to like what a house uses.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Just roughly. You don't have to be exact.
Yeah. One generator could probably run about 400 homes.
So when they're talking about 2, 4, 500, 2,000 generators, you kind of get a sense for what the capacity is and what they're
the level
looking
of
for.
power that's required.
Well, and especially when you think these days, and obviously the thing in my business that's become such a big keyword is AI, and
Right.
how the power demands are going to be so much higher than what we currently have, and as it expands, it's going to go nowhere but up.
Yeah, and it isn't just the chips. Like with AI, the computing power has to be like so high that and anytime you're using energy, there's heat created.
Yep.
Um, Meta was doing everything through induction, essentially cooling through induction, where they had underground tunnels that air comes through, and then that air rises up through the servers and is warmed, and then it goes out through roof vents. And now that's just not enough anymore. So like
Wow.
like Google in Sparks, Nevada, that's about 30 miles east of Reno. They use another whole separate building called a G Cub, and that stands for Google Cooling Unit Building. So there's I don't know, ethylene glycol. It's like kind of like what they de-ice plane wings with.
Hmm.
Essentially, it's a cooling liquid, and that's also got the backup generators on it. So we're building generators for the data center along with the cooling systems because they have to be operational continuously.
Wow.
Um,
And everything
that was
with redundancy, I would think, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
They actually have triple redundancy. So
Wow.
they have like each for each 5 generators, 3 of them are considered to be instantaneous online. And then the 4th generator backs up one of those should it fail. And there's a 5th generator that only will operate if the 4th generator would fail or run out of fuel. So each generator is designed to run continuously for 48 hours under load before it would run out of fuel. So they have fuel truck
Wow.
systems that continuously feed diesel fuel into them.
Wow.
Because
Unbelievable.
unfortunately, the solar fields don't quite hold up.
And we sort of giggle about that because
Hmm.
it's as much as you want. I mean, it would be great to have solar panels that can power, and maybe the technology will come around a little bit, but
Hmm.
if you were to create a solar field to power 400 homes, like one generator that you build would do,
It's a lot of land.
think about how much it is, and you
Hmm.
would know, I mean, or at least have a sense of it, but it's acres and acres, hundreds or thousands of acres to do what one generator will do.
It's hundreds of acres. Yeah, not
Okay.
thousands, but hundreds.
Hundreds is good.
Yeah, maybe 200 acres or something like that to run the same amount of load as what one of these generators can instantaneously power up.
Wow. And
So,
we talk about 200 acres or whatever the number is, but we also have to consider storage then, because it's not
yeah,
just the panels.
right,
Yeah.
storage and essentially the refuse, the just
Yeah.
recycling of,
Yeah.
disposal of all the chemicals and components of those panels too. So, yeah, it has to all be done in a very j- just not driven by random policies, but thought and science. And yeah, it makes, everything that I do, we try to do with as much foresight as possible
Yeah.
into the
Well,
smart
you
use of
you
resources.
have to, and you think about it. Think about your clients. I mean, these are the cutting edge technology clients on the planet. These are,
Correct.
I mean, you're not talking about, well, we're just going to try it. Why are they using diesel generators? Well, because they are the most efficient, they are
Yep.
the most effective, and it does not speak to anybody's ideology because it doesn't matter. If you are trying to produce energy at that level, ideology means nothing.
No, it doesn't. You have to look at science and that's what they do. When it comes right down to getting a job done, you have to go back to common sense, no matter what you believe in.
Yep. Yep. And
So,
it's not to say that you don't want, I mean, let's keep an eye on this to see where it goes. It's kind of like what's happened with EVs, and without getting into a great detailed interaction about that.
mhm,
When the government mandates it has its thumb on the scale by, offering tax write-offs and all of that. Okay,
they do that.
that's fine. Used to. But since that has come off of the offerings, you can see what's happened, or you can find out what's happened with EV sales. especially BEVs, not hybrid so much, but battery electric, they have just they're into the dumper. And most dealers knew that that was going to happen, so they reduced their inventory of EVs as much as they could.
Nick buy
What's that?
Did Nick buy them all?
He did. I think he owns several EVs. No, but
Does
he's a
he?
BEV. He's always been not a BEV. He's been a hybrid guy. And that's what his
I
Jeep was. And
He's not here, so I got to give him a hard
I
time.
wish you would, because he's going to be listening for it. And
Oh,
yeah,
I want to meet him. I want
Matt.
to meet him in person.
Nah, you probably don't. I'm just kidding. Nick's awesome. I've Lisa's only met him once and his family, and it was great. They're just nice, really nice people. But I've known Nick for long enough, and of course, we're only in our 8th year of doing PoddiMouths.
I
Ding.
see that.
Yeah, it's awesome. And it's cool. And it's just like you and me. It's just like a couple of buddies talking about what's going on and how's your week,
Right.
and what do you think of this? That's all. So anyway, it's good to see. Look, it's not like you don't want things to become this is, if you're talking about environmental friendly, these generators are incredibly efficient, especially when you compare to the alternative.
They actually are. There's a lot of technology that's used. It isn't just like this big billowing black smoke monsters that they use. The funny thing, well, I don't know if it's funny, but um, maybe interesting thing about all this, each one of these generators, like we were saying, like I told you, Google the first week of November let us know that they were ordering 2,000 of them, as they are all complete, shipped on site, about $2.1 million a piece.
Wow.
So yeah, there's that. But shoot, now I forgot what I was going to say.
I'm sure it was good.
Oh, it was average at best. Yeah. Just talking about the technology with, like I was saying, they're not a big black smoke, monster. There's diesel filtration systems, SCR systems they're called, that the exhaust goes through to actually burn that exhaust at a really high temperature to essentially render all of the emissions from that as completely inert. Almost, it's just like air and dust is what's comes out of them. But then also, like Google now, they're running 50 and on some of them an 80-foot plenum, where not only does the sound completely killed by the fact the sound is coming out the top 80 feet above street level, but they blend in additional air with that exhaust to cool it, so that essentially what comes out of the machine, all said and done, is almost just a cool breeze of air.
Wow.
5,000 horsepower, and what comes out of the exhaust pipe is almost nothing.
That's incredible.
It's a lot of science that's gone into. People hear diesel and they immediately think it's filthy.
Oh, for sure. And
yeah,
that's sadly that's problematic, because you're just looking at something that someone wants to believe, and that's where these stories start up. And it's
right.
It's not right, because you really need to, as you said, it's scientific. And if these companies would not see, and you got to give them credit for doing that and being mindful of it, the noise and the exhaust and so on, you got to give them credit. They are almost eliminating that, and I'm sure regulations are probably minimal on things because they're cutting edge technology.
But yeah, a lot of people are doing a lot of work and a lot of thought into all of these systems. It isn't just like, a bunch of people who don't care about the environment who are running a bunch of diesel. It's just not the way it is. It's people who really care and are trying to do a great job. So
clearly, well, that's awesome. And again, I've seen some of what you guys do, and it is really impressive. Clearly, because you're getting a lot of business from these top performing companies.
Yeah, we're hiring nonstop. I need by February like 9 more electricians, and I probably need by July of 2027. I probably need about 30 more people to keep up.
Wow. So let's talk about that just for a moment before we cut loose, because that's an important thing. We hear a lot about that, the college degrees and people ending up in so much college debt, and then, they can't afford to pay it back, or they're waiting for, the government to pay it back. first of all, don't take out a loan if you expect somebody else to pay it back. Let's just say that. I don't care if it's a car loan or whatever it is. But beyond that, uh, there's so much work in the trades, especially now when you talk about cutting edge stuff, Matt, this is stuff that is technologically so advanced, and you need people who are capable of not only doing assembly, testing, and so on, but they need to understand, uh, what's behind the scenes and what it takes to get there. So, what do you recommend to somebody out of high school? Parents are pushing for college, or which is something a lot of parents have done. Certainly, I had more than once, but you think, well, I want a kid to have a degree and every opportunity and blah 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 blah. But if they walk out and they're in debt and not making their job doesn't fit, what society needs.
Hmm.
What's some advice you would give somebody who's thinking about what do I do next, or I'm not really sure if this is for me.
Well, that's a great question because some people are saying like, well, the 4-year college is a big waste and all that. And I don't believe that either. I think that, we need doctors and we need,
Of course,
accountants. Uh, there's a lot of jobs that you might have your heart set on where you need that degree. But if you don't know what you want to do, there's always like military options like that. But
sure.
for us to have somebody just walk in and say, hey, I'd like a job. Okay. Can you work as part of a team? Can you be on time? Can you learn and submit to some leadership? And, if the answers are yes, you're well, day one, 18 to 20 bucks an hour, no experience at all. For a high school kid, that's not bad money.
Wow.
And then we like people to be on board at least 6 months to a year before we say, hey, do you want to go into the apprenticeship? And that's a commitment from both the company and from the employee to commit to a 4-year process, essentially, of education. And then at the end of that, actually, a lot of guys are testing out before they finish the apprenticeships, but you'll be in a position to get your journeyman's card. And journeyman's rate right now in Wisconsin, I think about the lowest you can get is $38 an hour.
Wow.
Some of our guys are making between 45 and 50, and we have a couple guys who are over $50 an hour.
Wow.
And you work 50 hours a week at $50 an hour, you're putting some money in.
Yeah. Wow.
Plus, and like you alluded to, there's no debt when you're done because the apprenticeship out of pocket cost. I think our company pays half. I think the apprentices pay like $1,000 a year or something.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really low. And then you also end up with working at a company where you have health insurance, a 401k, and some really great benefits. And most of our guys actually have a company vehicle on top of it. So
wow. Well, and then
Mhm.
and plus, you've got support all along the way. This isn't an ad for United Electric, although it could be.
Still not a
It's
sponsor.
not yet,
I'm
but
thinking now though.
but I just look at that as an option for people, and they want to help people succeed. But you said here are the basics: show up on time, be part of a team.
Mhm.
Don't be afraid to learn. If you have questions, ask. Stuff that is kind of common
That's it.
sense, as you said. And yeah, you buy tools and you get all this stuff, but a year commitment is all, and then you're looking at potentially at least working into the apprenticeship program and then
Yep.
journeyman, and you've got one young guy, and I know you know who I'm talking about, who's a master electrician like you. Not like you
Yep.
because nobody's like you, but
I'm one of a kind.
he is a master electrician, and so
Yeah.
he's capable of another
Mhm.
layer of stuff, right?
Yeah. He got his license when he was 24.
Wow.
Um, yeah, that's little Master Nader, I call him.
So, mainly because his name is Nate. Okay.
Right, and he's a master. Works
Yes,
out.
okay, so it works out great. But I mean,
Yeah.
that's impressive, and that's 24 years old, and admittedly, if you meet Nate, I mean, he's he's very job focused. He's
The National Electrical Code is his girlfriend. It's a
okay.
little weird.
That's hot to know.
That's what he's into.
But he knows stuff like that, and as you said,
Yeah.
knowing the codes, and and so on.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff is critical. That is available to some young people, and
Real quick on that, John, just
yeah,
to be real clear,
yeah.
in case anybody would be looking for a job. A lot of people come thinking that they needed to have taken electrical courses or classes to get in. And that is not true at all. We expect people to come in with no electrical knowledge, and we will teach them that piece by piece on the job site and through the apprenticeship. So
Have you found that's important? Thank you. Have you found that sometimes the most difficult part is untraining the crap that some people have taught them before you to teach them the right way?
that may be true in a lot of situations,
Yeah.
but it is very true in our trade, especially when we get into this stuff for these large customers, such as we've been talking
Yeah.
about, like AWS and Google and stuff.
Yeah.
There is no wiggle room for not meeting the spec with perfection. So we do take a lot of pride in teaching the big stuff, but also the little details. And yeah, sometimes you get people who are like, well, that's not how I do it. Like, you're going to do it that way now.
Yeah.
Or we'll find a different, you can go to put up ceiling fans at grandma's house. Yeah.
Let me share something with you. This is how it's going.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's, and because again, these are the most respected technology companies in the world, and they've chosen you guys, your vendor company,
Yep.
and you're the ones who design and build these things, and it's incredible. It's just so I'm not going to blow smoke, but actually I am. But it's a great opportunity, and not only for you folks, but for people who are thinking about, well, what if I have this or I don't have that? You know, get your GED if you don't have it. If you have your high school degree, and you are willing to show up and do, and it's not just Matt's company. There are companies that will hire you. There's no doubt. Just you
Hmm.
have to be prepared to do a certain things. Work for a year, show some enthusiasm and be on time. And wow,
Yeah.
it's a great
It's really about
opportunity.
it.
It's
Yeah.
incredible.
And you learn a trade. You learn a lot of interesting things um, from both the mechanical side to the scientific side. It's a great opportunity for people. Just don't realize it's just really sitting here waiting,
Yeah.
and hard for us to get people in the door.
Yeah. Well, and to keep people once you get them too, because oh yeah, I'll be there, and then they don't show up or whatever. It it's a real opportunity for some folks.
Now I can fire them too, so
I
it's
know
fine.
you're good at firing. I know that, but you
Hmm.
thought you'd prefer to hire, and this is
I'd
stuff.
rather hire.
This is
Yeah,
stuff that Mike Rowe has been talking about for years, and he's
he's right.
doing some good things in that area. But Matt lives it out every day. Not that Mike doesn't, but he lives it out every day with, I need more people. I need more people because they're going to have all this business that's going to come in. Technology and the power generation is where it's going. And I'm just scratching the surface in AI
Yep.
because that's going agentic, and it's going to be even a bigger deal than it currently is.
We are scheduled into 2029 right now for work, so
Wow. So, this could end anytime. Well, probably not.
not right now.
Yeah.
Not till I
Nicely done.
retire.
Nicely done. Well, you'll probably just want you to make sure you have, plenty of people working for you so you can take off whenever you want.
Precisely.
I knew that was the thing.
Mhm.
All
Right.
right, brother. Well, we've been almost an hour, and you've done an awesome job. Thank you so much for doing this.
I didn't know what we were going to do, what we were going to talk about, but then I looked at what it says on PoddiMouths, and it says about everything and nothing at all.
And nothing
And I
at
think that's
all.
what we accomplished here today.
I think we did that. I think this is a successful venture into that for sure. I don't know
Well,
what
I
Nick
think
usually says here, but I can make crap up. If you want to listen to past episodes, all you need to do is go to PoddiMouths.com and you can find it there. What else can they do there, Matt?
oh, if you want to watch the last episode, click on this one.
Yes.
So
See,
people do stuff like that.
I think so. He usually flips me off. Click on this one. That's what he sometimes does.
He's
Uh,
a fan.
of course, we've got wearables. We've got all sorts of awesome stuff. Lots of Potty Mouths merch, and you can get
Maybe
that
once
all.
in a while buy John and Nick a coffee.
You could do that because we could use it. Nick, especially right now, could probably use a
Mhm.
coffee.
Poor guy.
Yeah, that poor guy. But you know what to do. Come up and see us, and make sure you comment in all the usual places. And I don't have to tell you what or where, but we'll look forward to checking you out in the next one. Matt, thanks. Always good to see you. We're going to try this outro. I'll probably mess it up. I have no idea if it'll work or not. But Nick, sorry for the extra editing you're going to have to do. The rest
Thank
of
you, brother.
Good to see you, man. We'll see you next time. Thanks so much. Take care.